And that, folks, was the ink spots. Time now for some news from the Commonwealth, listeners. In an unexpected turn of events, the quaint little town of Covenant has turned up completely deserted. Details are sketchy, and by sketchy I mean they're non-existent. The whole town is just gone. Those folks always sounded nice, so I do hope they're all safe, wherever they've gone to. If they suddenly turn up again someday, you can bet you'll hear about it first. Here's a classic from Danny Kaye. big Maybell, with a whole lot of shaking going on. And when you're as big as Maybell is, there is a whole lot of shaking going on.
Perfect.
Here's the latest word on what's happening in the Commonwealth, folks. Not content with sitting quietly at the airport, the Brotherhood continues to make waves. They've recently been seen cleaning up Fort Strong, formerly occupied by some very unpleasant super mutants. Whether they planned to annex the location or just wanted to get rid of the neighbors, I couldn't say. Whatever their reasoning, I think we can all agree that fewer super mutants running around isn't a bad thing. Here's a throwback to simpler times, when folks actually went looking for radioactive material. It's Elton Britt with uranium fever.
Heads up.
This is what I've got on me. Take whatever you can. I'll keep watch.
Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever save. Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last one of them.
You just heard crawl out through the fallout. Just when you thought you'd heard everything, folks. There are tales
A response would be appreciated.
about a very strange-looking machine being built out there in the Commonwealth.
Is that even possible?
Hopefully, Patriot's core escape plan will scale up. If it can't, well, we'll deal with it as it comes. The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against the Institute for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Anyone else out there knows what that thing does, you come see your old friend Travis Lonely Miles. I'll keep you updated.
Even with synth allies.
As always.
Is that enough to fight the Institute?
The synths greatly outnumber the scientists. If enough of them rebel, the chaos would be unprecedented. Then we use that turmoil to evacuate everyone we can. It will work, because it must. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose. Good luck. We're all with you.
Do the living of the spoils.
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon. So boring. World is bigger than Strong knew. Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of him. So many humans, not many super mutants. So much. Want to do more fighting. Strong want to smash something. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat. Wish a buckethead would show up and rip his legs clean off. Humans all look funny. Someday, super mutants kill everything. Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of him.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. So many humans, not many super mutants. Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon. World is bigger than Strong knew. So much walking. Want to do more fighting. Humans all look funny. Strong want to smash something. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
There you are. Almost thought you forgot about me.
Time to hit the road.
About time. I was getting bored.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Hancock.
Look who it is. We heading out again?
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Yeah, of course.
Action grind. Hell, I have a ton of them.
Heads up.
Need something?
Hope you enjoyed that one. Warren Smith with Uranium Rock. Time now for some news from the Commonwealth, listeners. In an unexpected turn of events, the quaint little town of Covenant has turned up completely deserted. Details are sketchy, and by sketchy, I mean they're non-existent. The whole town is just gone. Those folks always sounded nice, so I do hope they're all safe, wherever they've gone to. Suddenly turn up again someday, you can bet you'll hear about it first here on Diamond City Radio. Cole Porter, folks. You know him, you love him. And I guarantee the song's gonna get stuck in your heads. Anything goes.
Hey.
Huh?
Hey
Hey, General.
Hello, sir.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Hey, General.
Hello, sir.
General.
Hi, how are you?
Look alive.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
No accounting for tape.
Been too long. Since
Yes?
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
Can you bring me up to speed on the situation?
Commonwealth citizen lives in that there observatory. Institute thugs showed up to haul him off, only he spotted them coming. He managed to fire off a flare gun, got our attention, and we got up here as quick as we could. Now they're trapped inside. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
What do you know about the person who lives here?
Not too much. Wallace is his name. Kind of an egghead type, but real squirrely. Keeps to himself. We've checked in on him every now and then, but he didn't seem to want the company. So, We moving in or what?
No one is gonna do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
I don't... Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
You sure you're willing to risk being wrong about this?
Look, I just want people to be safe, you know? I don't want anyone else dying or getting kidnapped or whatever. We won't start shooting or nothing. But you better get in there. And make sure you're right.
God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Far as I can tell, you were only in harm's way because you screwed this up.
Look, I had the same intelligence reports as everyone else. No one saw this coming.
Probably because you were too stupid to look. Now tell us where the heck we're going already.
I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What does this Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth prior. He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically in getting the reactor running. With his help, we could accelerate the timetable immensely. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
It's stuck. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you?
There
Are you a robot?
Rumblings from Good Neighbor. And I do mean that as something of a pun.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say.
Bobby No-Nose has...
I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
May have contributed to recent talk of a less than legitimate endeavor. never of hers.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Disappeared. Word is, there's no trace of her in Good Neighbor.
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny. None of this is funny.
She crossed the wrong people and won't be seen.
Just calm down,
again,
okay?
Ever.
I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
Next up is Billie Holiday. Don't call her crazy.
It's important, and it'll benefit you. Just trust me.
You can't just barge in here and insist that I'm not even sure what. Please, tell me something about what's going on.
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
You're gonna bring him in immediately, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Nice to be on the open road. Good Neighbor was starting to wear out its welcome.
What makes you say that?
Good Neighbor was a good place to look for work, but a crappy place to hang your hat. Let's put it this way. Can't get much rest when you're sleeping with one eye open. Still, it was the best place for me to set up shop. Diamond City's goons would have run me out of town, and wandering the Commonwealth alone isn't the brightest plan when you're hard up for caps.
Setting up shop? What do you mean?
I needed somewhere to hang out so that people could find me when they required my services. The folks in Good Neighbor tended to not ask too many questions, which suited my needs. So, I made a deal with Hancock and started waiting for the caps to roll in.
In times like these, caps make little sense.
They might make little sense to you, but right now, I need every cap I can get.
Are caps really that important to you?
I don't have much of a choice. I don't usually go around sharing stuff like this, but you've been pretty straight with me, so I'm gonna be straight with you. It's those two those two idiots you saw me talking to at the third rail. Winlock and Barnes. They've been hounding me for months, and it's been driving off clients. No one wants to touch me once they learn I used to run with the Gunners. And I figured if I could get enough caps together, maybe I could buy them out.
Just kill them and be done with it.
If it was that simple, I would have done it already. Winlock and Barnes have a small army of gunners with them at all times. They might decide to just keep the caps and put a bullet in my head for good measure. If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. Before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
If you need my help, I'm there.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back. But you're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. And I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me. That's why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike Interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care. remind me not to mess with you when you're in that thing?
You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
Locke's really strong. Look alive.
What's up?
Check it out.
No way.
The sooner we can get out of here, the better.
Time for a bit of fun, is it?
Hey.
Ready to head back out?
That depends. How are you feeling?
Are you kidding? Now that you're back, I'm feeling better than ever. When you're ready to go, I'll be right behind you.
Ready.
Good. Then let's get moving. You have a good sleep. I know I did. Oh, sure. And what am I supposed to wear?
For that trip on Rocket 69. It's a two-seater. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks. That's enough sentiment from me for one day. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Here are the Ink Spots with their take on being in love.
Yeah? Have any goodies for me?
Hey.
This better be worth it.
Take a look.
Yeah, will do. Want some help with that?
Hey.
What you need?
Over there.
No problem. Finally, a bit of a challenge. I'll see what I can do. Damn! Broke a pin. I'll try again.
Hey.
Sure. Just keep your shirt on. Shite. Almost had it that
Over
time.
here. Grab anything useful.
Got it.
There you are. Almost thought you forgot about me.
road.
Finally came to your senses, huh?
Well, hey there, handsome. Watch this guy for me, will ya? He loves to get himself into trouble.
For you, Kate, I'd do anything. Man, I could really use a cigarette. Bringing the pain.
Heads up.
Well?
See if he had anything worth taking.
Sure, no sweat. What's so important?
"11 p.m. out there. Just got a message. Finch Farm is asking for help. Any Minutemen in the area, please respond. This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone."
All right, Winlock and Barnes should be here. Let's take him down.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the country. Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 1 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. Here at Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Heads up.
Yeah, that should send a message to the gunners to stay off my back.
You weren't afraid the gunners will retaliate?
The way these lunatics act, you'd think they would. But I know better. The gunners, it's always about the bottom line. They just lost this entire way station, and that cost them big. Besides, they have no way of knowing I was involved. Anyway, I guess I owe you a favor now. After all, you hired me, but I'm the one that dragged you out here.
You don't owe me. You clearly needed the help.
Sure, but I like everything to remain nice and even. And you're one up on me. Tell you what, I'm going to give you back the caps you paid me in Good Neighbor. I'll still stick with you because that was part of the original deal, but now we're even. There you go. I guess we're done here. Lead on, boss.
Look alive.
What do you want?
Look alive.
Well?
Check it out.
Easy. What do you want?
See if there's anything there.
I'll take care of it.
Hey,
What's up?
take anything good.
All right.
Hey,
Three a.m. here at Radio Freedom. Hope you're listening from a safe place. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Something?
hey.
Yeah, what is it?
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Make me carry that worthless crap?
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Try not
This
to
looks
sever
promising.
anything you might miss.
Hey, found a weapon in here.
Heads up.
Well, yep, you got it.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. This is Radio Freedom. It's 10. All quiet. Stay tuned for Minute Alerts. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Heads up.
What's up? Time to split up the loot?
"11 a.m. here at Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people." You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Nails sort of guy.
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Well, aren't you handy? You do trench coats?
tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 12 noon. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Look alive.
What do you want?
Hey,
Where's that ammo?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
No problem.
Look alive.
Yeah, what is it?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Need something? Yep, you got it.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
You've got to be kidding me.
Absolutely not. You are to be the director of the Institute. You are the only reasonable choice for so important a task. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in...
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here at Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is... looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I'll go if it's necessary.
It absolutely is. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
I'll tell you, nothing's changed.
Arturo,
We can talk about guns,
Voice
or
of the
maybe you want to
Minutemen.
consider something.
All's
Let's see
quiet
what you
across
got.
the Commonwealth.
Everything.
Stay safe out there.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against raiders.
Let's see what you have.
Something for
Hey.
What's up?
Diamond City Surplus. Everything you need.
It's 3 p.m.
You hear about the battle between the Brotherhood
Nothing
and
to
the
report.
Institute? The one
Stay
at
safe,
Bunker Hill?
people.
People got killed or something. Total bloodbath.
Oh, you ever had this guy's noodles? They're amazing. What's up, Taka? Set me up with some of your Changa, or whatever they're called.
Don't be caught dead! Protection from Commonwealth weaponry!
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Travis.
Things with Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine. Oh, hey. How are you? Think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Let's try this.
Oh, hey.
Maybe this
How are
goes
you?
here. Alright, in you go.
When did you start collecting antiques?